Well, thank you for joining us from Hong Kong this evening on one of our last flights, probably third last flight from Hong Kong.
G'day, One More Fly Squad. Welcome back to another Thursday trip report. Mask on today, just for the 19 prevention. And today I'm gonna fly Virgin Australia from Hong Kong to Sydney, Australia. It will be that flight will be Virgin Australia's fourth last flight into Hong Kong. Out of Hong Kong. So very special one. No more Virgin, just Qantas and Cathay left. Let's go check in right now. So I just passed through the passport check outside the terminal. I'm inside right now. I have never seen Hong Kong airport this quiet ever in my life. See, there's almost no one checking in. It's just so lifeless. As you can see on the board, not many flights have been cancelled, but that's because they've simply just removed all the Chinese flights from the list. So it doesn't look that bad on it, but it's actually pretty bad. Right there is the Singapore Airlines check-in. SQ has many flights in and out of Hong Kong. So that's a very unusual scene here. Even the check-in for my home carrier Cathay Pacific is very empty. And here we are at the Virgin Australia check-in. So I got my boarding pass, just passed through security and immigration. It took literally 1 second, there was no one at all. Now in the air side, it's not very quiet, but it's obviously less crowded than usual. As a Velocity Gold member, I have lounge access before my flight. Usually I would head to the Club Otis lounge in the satellite building, but because that lounge is now closed, I will head to the Hong Kong Airlines Club Bauhinia lounge located in the main building. The lounge is really quiet, which is expected. The furniture here is quite good. There are many different types of sitting options and it offers amazing tarmac view. Hello from Hong Kong Airlines lounge shower room tour. I can finally take off my mask. Thank goodness, it's so hard to breathe. Sorry about that, and here's the tour. So you've got a basin, a toilet, a door, and the door handle. 5 strong fleets of coat hooks. Actually, here's a question for you all. What's the color of a mirror? That got me thinking forever. Here's a towel, and when you step inside, it's the shower space. It's quite massive. So you've got a overhead shower head, that one you hold with, and shower products on the side. Because of safety concerns, there's no buffet, but thank goodness you can still serve yourself alcohol. I will pour a glass of sparkling wine for myself. Although the buffet area is closed, you can still order food from the kitchen. I got myself a bowl of wonton noodles and egg waffles, along with a glass of sparkling wine. God knows, after this glass of sparkling wine, it's one of my last trips in a while. So I just left the lounge. I'm gonna go to the satellite building right now, and to get there I'll need to get on a train. There's one great thing about wearing those masks, and it's that you can't see my face. I just drank, champagne, Asian flush. I'm probably very red right now. I have the whole bloody carriage to myself. Those trains are usually really packed. So that is where the Club Otis lounge is. It's currently closed. So this is my aircraft to Australia today. It's a 5-year-old Virgin Australia Airbus A330-200 Victor Hotel, X-Ray Foxtrot Golf. Notice at the back how many grounded planes there are. It's really devastating to see. Because this is one of the last flights out of Hong Kong, the cockpit and cabin crew are taking a group photo together to remember this moment.
Virgin Australia now welcomes business class guests, platinum and gold members of Velocity travelling to Sydney on flight VA82 to board now, using the priority boarding lane.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad, Mr. Wong. Just that second old turn right.
Good, thanks. Welcome on board Virgin Australia Airbus A330. Economy class configuration is 242. Every seat is about 17.5 inches wide and your seat pitch or legroom is about 31 inches. Ready for you on this long haul flight down to Australia is a pillow, a blanket and an amenity kit. I will now quickly go through the seat features. So right in front of you you've got a touchscreen TV, you can adjust the position. Down there you've got a TV remote. On the right hand side you've got USB ports, under that a tray table. You can fold it in half and of course move it back and forth. Further down you've got a seat pocket with an extra pouch for greater storage. Seat pitch or legroom 31 inches, not bad. Every seat comes with a adjustable headrest, it's quite firm. Underneath and between every two seats you've got a power socket. So this is your economy class headphone, your amenity kit, blanket, and the pillow, which is very soft. Those are the items inside your amenity kit: eye shade, earplugs and a pen for your arrival card. It's 6:55, takeoff time is 7:15, so we will have to wait even though everyone has boarded the plane very early. The safety video is now being played and it's really quiet. I can't really hear the instructions clearly.
Strap around your waist and clip the two ends together. Then pull to tight.
As we are taxiing to the runway, mood lighting is illuminated and it's bloody beautiful.
Seatbelt sign is switched off. Best to keep your seatbelt fastened just in case we have any unexpected turbulence. The crew have had to come through the cabin with arrival documentation for Australia. The Australian government has very strict biosecurity laws and everyone, including your little ones, needs to complete an incoming passenger card that has important questions about what you're bringing into the country.
There's a Hong Kong Airlines crew on board this Virgin Australia flight, and she does all the Cantonese passenger announcement. I'll now quickly go through the entertainment system on board Virgin Australia A330. There's not a lot of movies to choose from, but the selection is good enough. The flight map system is interactive, but really difficult to use. After takeoff, everybody receives a bottle of water, arrival card, and a menu card. By the time they reach row 27, they've already run out of English arrival cards, which is a bit annoying. So for dinner, there are 3 options. There's also a breakfast before landing, again 3 options, which is really excellent. There's also a selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Now it's time for dinner, and this is what I got. Let's dive into it. So that's the bottle of water I got earlier. For the main, I picked Sichuan chicken rice. There's also a bun and a chocolate mousse. There's another cart coming for drinks. I got 2 lemonade because the chicken rice was really spicy. I need to have more drinks. I smashed the chicken rice, it was really delicious. The chocolate mousse was also really good. Welcome to Virgin Australia A330 Lavatory in the economy class cabin. I'm here to do a very quick lavatory tour. So here's a basin. A basin is for you to wash your hand. The toilet. A bit tiny here. By the way, this lavatory is just behind my C27K. We have one liney coat hook. After the dinner service, the cabin crew came back to collect meal trays and rubbish, and also gave us hot beverages. I got a green tea. I put on a short because I usually sleep better with that. There's Wi-Fi on board this A330, but I have trouble connecting to it. Apparently my cookies isn't enabled, but it is.
Hash brown with chicken sausage. We have the stir-fried egg noodle with veg radish cake. And we also have the Cantonese cookie with mushroom.
Breakfast for you, sir?
Scrambled eggs, please.
Sure.
So here's my breakfast, let's dive into it. I got a scrambled eggs with chicken sausage, hash brown and spinach. There's also a strawberry yogurt and a green tea. The scrambled eggs and the vegetables in this meal look really fresh. I've had some really bad ones before. It's also good to know that Virgin Australia is using compostable calories. Right now it's about 5 o'clock in the morning in Sydney and 2 in the morning in Hong Kong, so that was a really bloody early breakfast. What a shame, Adelaide is not on the list. and Hong Kong will soon disappear from that list. I don't know why, but it smells like I'm in a gas chamber. Oh, it's my own breath.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't be sorry, just to clear it. 只需要申報就得啦。當你填寫呢一張卡嘅時候，如果你有任何物品需要申報嘅話，咁就請你申報。
Sorry, but it's a rare picnic kumquat.
Sorry, a fish. They must have swum to my bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, good morning. First officer speaking. Just with some arrival details for a descent down into Sydney. Should commence in that descent in the next 5 minutes or so, and we should have you on the bay about 15 minutes ahead of schedule at 7:20 local time. Current conditions, it's 20 degrees on the ground. Some scattered cloud and a breeze from the south of about 15-20 kilometres an hour. So we hope you manage to get some rest and enjoy this flight to Virgin Australia, and I wish you all the best for the rest of your day and down in Sydney. Thanks and good morning.
Ensuring there's nothing in the aisles or exits. You can continue to use large electronic devices until the seatbelt sign is switched on.
We're soon going to land into Sydney Airport, so let's quickly conclude this flight with Virgin Australia right here, right now. Once on board, the atmosphere was really tense, everybody wearing a mask, and the crew were really emotional as well because it's their last flight out of Hong Kong. Throughout the flight, I can overhear the conversation between the crew. They kept saying things like, "Oh, I'm so sad," and something along that line. It is a real shame that Virgin Australia has permanently suspended Hong Kong, and international travel restrictions won't be lifted anytime soon. Anyhow, the cabin crew, as always, did a really good job on this flight. They were really friendly. The service was really quick. During the meal services, there were 3 cabin crew on each aisle. When you compare that to Qantas, where they only have 1 or 2 cabin crew members on each aisle, the service on this flight was really quick, and we were able to maximize our rest. The food and beverages on board this flight was also very good. We had 3 options for both dinner and breakfast. They were both really delicious, and the portion was really good. Virgin Australia feeds you the most if you fly in economy class between Hong Kong and Australia. The seat on board this A330 is quite comfortable. However, for a long haul flight, I do prefer fabric materials over leather because it gets really cold. The mood lighting is a nice feature, even during the day. The only little criticism I have for this flight is that they ran out of English arrival cards for Australia. We can of course grab that at the airport, but then by the time we finish filling in that card, the immigration and custom lines might get longer. For your information, I paid $2,900 for this one-way flight from Hong Kong to Sydney and then onwards to Melbourne and Adelaide. Thanks very much for watching this Virgin Australia trip report. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this one. And here we are, OWFsquad. Please share your stay home journey with me with this special hashtag on Instagram. And please remember to like this video, comment down below, and share this video with your aviation friends. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Your subscription will mean the world to me during this tough time. I would like to especially thank my patrons and YouTube members for your kind support over this period of time. Anyway, I upload a new trip report every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong time, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Sydney time, so you don't want to miss out, so subscribe right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye bye. While we are slowly approaching Sydney Airport, I want to quickly do a shout out for my friends at Exclusive Travel Reviews. The owners behind this channel is Patrick Arno and his travel companion Eva Morgan. The purpose of their channel is to provide feedback on their experiences in 5-star hotels, usually consisting of 2 to 3 minute videos. This differs from many other hotel reviews channels as they are normally more comprehensive, but they believe they can provide all necessary information in a substantially shorter video and keep you more engaged and entertained.
Staying here makes me feel like I have my private residence while maintaining all the benefits of a luxury hotel. The beautiful surroundings are truly unique, and I do not think I know of anywhere that gives off the same vibes. It feels as though I have transcended and entered a new world where there is only tranquility.
The format of their videos is to try and best replicate the first-hand experience of if you were to be a real guest of each hotel, just like what I try to do with my flight reports, so that you can make a better decision into whether or not the hotel is the right one for you. If you're planning a trip to Abu Dhabi, Bali, California, Dubai, Lebanon, Morocco, Thailand, Singapore or the Philippines, you might find your dream hotel on their channel. Patrick and Eva especially love brands like Anatara, Intercontinental, Four Seasons and Ritz-Carlton, but they also feature members of other world-leading hotels and also smaller luxury hotels, as they're usually quite nice too, and also have great service and pay great attention to details. They also focus on the art of service, hospitality, different accommodation types, gastronomy, wellness services and available outdoor experiences. Their upcoming locations include the Maldives and Japan. If I can offer one piece of advice, it would be telling us how many coat hooks there are in a room. Thanks for paying your attention, and now please enjoy your landing into Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport.
joining us from Hong Kong this evening on one of our last flights, or probably third last flight from Hong Kong. We've definitely loved having you on board and hope to see you again in the near future. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.
然後跟住指示牌前往航站樓內第63號登機閘口旁邊嘅國際轉機櫃台。如果你嘅行李並非託運到最終目的地，請你先領取行李過海關同檢疫，然後去辦理下一個航班嘅登機手續。如果你今日要轉接維珍澳洲航空嘅國內航班，請你先領取行李過海關同檢疫，然後跟住指示牌前往維珍澳洲航空嘅候機室。你而家可以將電子設備退出飛行模式。航站樓內禁止吸煙，請注意海關控制區域內要律禁止使用手機。再一次謹代表全體機組人員感謝你選乘維珍澳洲航空嘅航班。我哋下次旅途再見，多謝。各位乘客做一次半完成嘅設備，各位可以喺第7號、第7號行李帶你嘅寄艙行李就直落下邊。
Thank you, take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.